I'm back! Hey beautifuls! Welcome back to my channel today. It has been too long, you guys, since I have sat down and made a video with you, so I'm so excited to be back. We are finally making a video, you guys. It feels like it has been forever since I have sat down and filmed. And honestly, it might be about a month. Very close to it. Like, it's been about 4 weeks since I have sat down and filmed any content. So I'm going to be talking to you guys all about it today in our video. We are not going to be doing an unboxing in this video, but unboxings are going to continue starting tomorrow. We are going to get back to our regular scheduled programming, and we're going to have lots of unboxings to look forward to. I have got a mountain of boxes to share with you guys. So definitely, there's not a shortage around here. I have lots to still share. But today, we're just gonna chit chat and hang out. I'm gonna tell you guys where I've been, what I've been up to, like what's been going on. And honestly, you guys, in the 5 or 6 years that I've been doing YouTube, I have never taken off an entire week where I've not posted anything before. So this was a first. And I will tell you that it was not planned by any means. It just sort of all happened. It was just one thing on top of another, and just so much happened that I just could not do it. So I will tell you, I know a lot of my subscribers have been like, what's going on? Where is she at? So I'm gonna fill in all the gaps today in this video. So I hope all of you are doing super well, and I hope everything's going great this summer for you guys. So I have been really busy the last few weeks. Now, my channel members had the first insider tip as to what was going on and where I was. So I recently just got back from a trip of visiting my parents. My parents live in Manila, which is in the Philippines. So my husband and I made a trip to go visit them. This is our first time visiting the Philippines, and I haven't seen my parents for about a year. So it was really nice to catch up, obviously, and to see them and to see the life and visit with tons of different people as well. And we left at the end of July. I think it was July 21st that we actually flew out. So before that, for the entire month of July, I have been filming like crazy, making all of the regular scheduled content, but then I was also filming to make content while we were away. So you guys actually had videos up every single day that I had just pre-recorded and then scheduled. And then while I was away, my sister was at home here. She was the one that was running the channel, taking care of like all my emails and just everything that goes along with the business aspect. So everything was running smoothly. And before we left for our trip, I genuinely thought this is going to be like any other trip that I've done. You know, I've taken other trips while running this channel, and I schedule out my content ahead of time. And I have a couple of days that are scheduled, but I'm already back home, and that's kind of like my grace period. And then I jump right back into filming. And so you guys don't even usually see like a gap, even if I'm gone with my trips, because I've just got everything handled, right? I was so wrong this time around, you guys. So wrong. Let me tell you, international travel is not like domestic travel at all. There is so much more that can go wrong, and it's exhausting. Nobody really tells you, like, you hear the term jet lag, but you don't really know what that means. And it is so much worse when you come home than the jet lag that you have when you arrive in a different country too. So there's just, oh my gosh, you guys, it's just a totally different ball game. So we went to the Philippines for the 3 weeks, and then honestly, the jet lag there lasted for about 2 or 3 days. Like, it takes a little while just to get used to the different time zone. They happen to be 14 hours ahead of my time zone. So it is a night and day difference. Literally, when you guys are sleeping, we're awake. And so it was just totally opposite. But it only took me about 2 or 3 days, and then we got onto the schedule, and it was great, and lived it up. You know, it was a great trip. And then when we left the Philippines to fly home, it's a very long flight. We ended up having to get several connecting flights just because of how it all worked out. And we landed in San Francisco, and then all of these flight delays happened because there were weather patterns, there was issues with one of the planes, And there was so many different things that it ended up happening that we had to spend the night in the airport in Denver, which is not fun. No matter what you do, I mean, literally I had the eye mask, I had the headphones, I had a neck pillow, I had a blanket. You would think with all of these things that I was prepared, and it just doesn't work, you guys. So we ended up to leave the Philippines to get home to Omaha. It took us about 40 hours, and it was a very long travel process. And because you're not sleeping, I ended up getting really sick then the second I got home. So I've been home for 1 week as of today. And in this week, I have slept so much and I have been sick most of this time. You might hear it a little bit right now, even because my voice has went away. It's very weak. So this last week was not planned to not have any content for you, or to not check in, or to post, or to say hi, or anything. It literally was, I physically could not do it. I was so weak just from jet lag and being sick. So today is my first day that I'm sitting down and filming. This is the first video that I'm making. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little bit nervous. Doesn't that sound crazy? And I think it's just because I haven't filmed in a month, and now I'm sitting down and I'm like, okay, how do we do this again? Like, I know this is what I do, and I sit down, and I'm sure it's gonna come back. I bet it's just like riding a bike, but literally today I was like, I have a little bit of anxiety. Like, I don't remember how I'm supposed to do this. But I am really excited to be back, you guys. It was a fantastic trip. We had such a great time. We met really amazing people as well. I learned how to snorkel on this trip, and we were able to snorkel in the ocean and see the reefs and all sorts of different fish. We saw turtles. We also saw dolphins out in the distance as well. And just to see animals in their natural habitat and not like at a zoo is so much better. And it's a way different experience. You can just tell that the animals are happier, and they look so comfortable and at peace, and it was just really cool to see that. So that was awesome. It was great visiting with my parents as well and catching up with them. And it just was, all in all, it was a great trip, you guys. Like, there's nothing about it outside of, I take that back. This is the only thing that I didn't like is the traveling home, because the flights were long, and like I said, I got sick, so that didn't help. But outside of that, it was a wonderful trip. I have to tell you that the mangoes are hands down the best mangoes I've ever had. So if you go, you make sure you get a mango every single day, because that's what I did. And what's sad is already being back home here in Omaha, I got a couple of mangoes at the store the other day because I was like, oh, I want another mango. They're not the same, you guys. The mangoes that we have here, I don't know, they must be a different species or something. Or is it species? I don't know. It's not the same type of mangoes. So the mangoes in the Philippines are this gorgeous, like, tangerine color. It's like a bright orange, and they're so juicy that they drip down when you bite into them. I mean, they're just so good. I had smoothies. I had fresh ones. I literally had a mango every single day. It was just the best. And they'll put it on everything too, so it makes it even better. But here, my mangoes are yellow on the inside, not on the outside. But you'll open them up and they're yellow, and they're more pulpy and not as juicy. And they're not the same, you guys. So I'm definitely going through withdrawals with my mangoes right now. They were so good. And the country itself is beautiful. So the Philippines is just gorgeous. It's definitely tropical. There's lots of rain and so green. The forest and the ocean is just beautiful. There's just so much beauty in the land itself. So I do recommend, if you guys ever get a chance, go visit. The flights are long, but I will tell you, it is worth it once you get there. So a few updates for going forward that you guys can look forward to is, one, we have Advent season approaching. I'm so excited, you guys. I've already been talking about Advents over on my sister squad. If you guys want to join my squad, that is a membership program where we chat about anything and everything. And we've been discussing the Advent season because it is so close. Right now, there are a lot of spoilers coming out for primarily the UK Advents, which is very typical. They typically launch first. So we are doing a full-blown Advent season again over here. I'm going to try to get more this year than I did last year. Last year, we unboxed 31 Advents during that season. Typically, I have the boxes in September is usually when it kicks off, and I will be doing unboxings all the way through December. Usually the Advents are done by December 1st, because you know that's the idea of the Advent, is to have it by December 1st, but occasionally I get a couple later in there. So these next few months, definitely be on the lookout for Advents. So this is always the time of year when I put out a little memo of like, hey, in order for me to bring you guys Advents, I definitely need your views. So when that season kicks off, if you can play even that playlist overnight, and you can put your phone on silent, just let it play. It helps my channel out so much to help to pay for those Advents, because on average, Advent calendars are around like $300 a piece. So they do add up, especially like I said, when you're doing 31 of them, every view counts. Sister Squad, also an update. I did draw a winner for our giveaway in July. So make sure you check your comments to see if you were the winner. I did respond back to you. And I'll probably do another shout out to you as well if you don't see it yet. But that was for the free Irish treasure box that we had in July. But then additionally, I'm going to be offering you guys 2 giveaways here in August just because I've been gone half the month. We have not had enough time to chat and hang out this month for August. So if you guys would like to join the Sister Squad, I've got that link down below for that membership. We'll be posting 2 giveaways here in August, and you guys can enter that then once I have them up. I'll be making separate videos for those as well, so just stay tuned for that. I haven't done it yet, but I got a lot of work ahead of me. We're gonna definitely get caught up on those as well. So I think that is everything for today's video, you guys. So I'm officially back. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. And yeah, we're just gonna get going with unboxings. And like I said, I have a lot to go through. FabFitFun kicked off while I was gone, which kind of sad about that because I do like chatting with you guys before customization opens and we can talk about all of the choices. I completely missed all of that. That was already said and done by the time I got home. So yeah, we're going to be doing unboxings of FabFitFun and like just going through all of the products then. Do you guys like the choices? Did you not like them? Like, I have no idea what everybody's thoughts even are. I haven't checked in on any of that yet, you guys. So I don't even know if it's a good season yet or not. But like I said, we have lots of unboxings. We're going to go through all of them and we'll chit chat about all of the boxes, of course. So until next time, beautifuls, have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all in my next unboxing video. Bye.